Okay, so the digital marketing world in 2025, it looks very different, doesn't it?
It really does.
If you're still doing SEO the old way, like just stuffing keywords everywhere, those days are gone.
Long gone.
AI isn't just some buzzword anymore. It's essential now.
Absolutely.
So today, we're going digging into how AI has really changed content optimization.
Mm,
Think of this as your fast track to getting up to speed on these new tools.
right. Our mission for this deep dive is pretty clear. We want to explore what makes these AI tools so important now,
Mm-hmm.
what features really stand out, and importantly, how you can pick the right one for your needs.
And how to use them properly.
Exactly. We'll give you some practical tips for using them well so you actually get value from them.
Okay, let's maybe start by looking back just a bit.
Yeah.
Wasn't that long ago SEO felt like finding keywords and then tweaking content by hand?
Oh, yeah. A lot of guesswork.
So much guesswork. Just trying to figure out the algorithms manually. We spent ages trying to predict what Google wanted.
And AI just flipped that completely on its head. It made the routine stuff easier, definitely, but also made data analysis way smarter.
How so?
Well, take keyword research. Before, it was, pretty tedious. You were often stuck with the obvious terms.
Right.
Now, AI can chew through millions of queries super fast. It gives you insights into how people really search, finding connections humans just wouldn't spot.
Okay.
And it helped with technical stuff, too, like finding those sneaky things slowing down your page or broken links buried deep in the site.
Ah, got it.
It really set the stage for doing SEO in a much more advanced way. We went from just reacting to problems to actually fixing them proactively with real precision.
And this is where things got really interesting, right? The big shift was large language model optimization,
Hmm.
LLMO.
That was the game changer.
It felt like a fundamental shift. Suddenly, it wasn't just about matching keywords.
No.
It became about understanding what users really mean, what they're hoping to find when they search for something.
Exactly. It moved past just words to understanding intent. Real intent.
So LMO uses these big language models to grasp the subtleties in how people talk, how they write.
Yes, exactly. Instead of just seeing keywords, the AI understands the context, the intent.
Okay.
And these AI SEO plugins, they use that understanding to help create content that works for both search engines and for actual people.
Content that connects.
Right. Content that gives users what they're looking for, cuts through the noise, it gets to the heart of their questions. Even if they're not asking directly, it's almost like the AI can read the user's mind, which is what we always wanted to do, right?
Yeah, pretty much. So what does this look like today? Are people actually using this stuff?
Oh, definitely. The numbers are pretty stark. Over 85% of top-ranking websites are now using AI SEO plugin.
Wow, 85%.
Yeah, it guides their whole content strategy. It's not just about speed anymore. It's almost about survival in this competitive space.
So companies using AI are seeing results.
Big time. Big jumps in organic traffic, better search rankings. It means much better visibility, way more visits. It's really turned SEO from just fixing things to a proactive, almost insightful content strategy.
Which really explains why AI plugins are basically essential in 2025.
They are. The amount of data, how fast search rules change, doing it manually is just, well, impossible now.
Too much to handle.
Way too much. Think about it. A human team just can't track billions of searches, analyze every competitor, and adapt to constant algorithm updates.
No way.
So AI tools help find those trends, spot potential algorithm shifts, maybe even before they happen, and adjust content fast to keep it relevant.
So without AI,
your content gets stale, it gets lost. You just can't keep up. It's not an optional extra anymore. It's core to operations.
that really paints a clear picture. Okay, so if AI is no longer optional and we need these tools, what features should we actually be looking for? What defines a good AI SEO plugin today?
Right, so a top-tier AI SEO plugin in 2025 needs a few key things. First, advanced algorithms and machine learning. And I mean deep learning models. Stuff that can spot really subtle connections in massive data sets, way beyond human capability.
So it can predict things.
Yeah, it can predict emerging topics, maybe even potential algorithm shifts pretty accurately. Second, user intent analysis is crucial.
Understanding what users are thinking.
Exactly. Not just the keywords they type. The best plugins make sure your content genuinely meets user needs by understanding that deeper intent.
And third,
Real-time data processing. You need instant insights, instant recommendations. It keeps your strategy sharp, lets you react now, not days later.
okay, those sound powerful. Understanding intent, real-time data. It feels like it removes those old blind spots.
Hmm.
But how easily does a plugin fit into how we already work? Does it mean ripping everything up?
No, definitely not. A good plugin should integrate smoothly. It needs to play well with systems you likely already use, like WordPress or your other marketing tools.
Without a total overhaul.
Right, it shouldn't force you to change everything. And a key benefit of the top plugins is automation.
Taking care of the routine stuff.
Exactly. Things like keyword research, competitor analysis, tracking performance. That frees up your team for the bigger strategic thinking, the creative work, instead of getting bogged down in repetitive tasks.
So it's not just about the technical side then. You mentioned content that connects. These plugins help with that too. Not just getting clicks, but keeping people engaged.
Absolutely. A great plugin focuses on making content that resonates, that genuinely improves the user experience. Personalization is a big part of that.
Tailoring content.
Yeah, for specific users or user groups based on their behavior or preferences. These plugins also watch engagement closely. They help you find content that's maybe underperforming.
Oh.
They guide you on improving things like dwell time, how long people stay on a page, and reducing bounce rates, how quickly they leave. The aim isn't just ranking high.
It's about serving the audience.
Precisely.
Right.
Making content they want to stick around for, explore, and even come back to.
Okay, these plugins sound like total game changers for the content experience itself. But SEO isn't just content, right? What about technical hurdles? Or figuring out what competitors are doing? Do these tools help there too?
Oh yeah, they're designed to tackle the whole SEO picture. On the technical side, AI can pinpoint the exact cause of a site speed issue, like a specific bloated script or an unoptimized image hidden away.
And suggest a fix.
Often, yes. It might suggest the most efficient code-level fix. Or, for structured data, AI can automatically generate or check complex schema markup, making sure search engines perfectly understand your content for rich snippets or voice search.
And competitors.
They give you incredibly detailed intel. You can see their best content, their backlink strategies, maybe even predict their next moves. This helps you find high-impact keywords and link opportunities for your own strategy. It lets you get ahead by understanding the playing field like never before.
That's a massive advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk specifics. Our sources mentioned Contently, calling it the Rockstar plugin. What's the deal there?
Right, Contently. It's positioned as this all-in-one platform really aimed at enterprise marketing. The focus is on creating high-quality, insight-driven content, but at scale.
So it uses AI.
Yes, it uses AI within its content generation, leveraging language models to produce stuff that directly targets user search intent. Because it's built for bigger organizations, it integrates smoothly with existing workflows, automates tasks, and helps teams collaborate better.
And analytics.
Powerful analytics, not just basic traffic, but deep insights to help make smarter decisions and actually show the ROI on your content. It's more than just writing. It's about managing the whole content ecosystem.
Got it. Our sources also mention how these top plugins were ranked features, reviews, integration ease, ROI. It's about what actually delivers.
Exactly. Practical results matter.
Can you give us a few other names from that top 10 list, just to show the variety, maybe with a specific use case?
Sure. Let's see. Rank Math is a popular one, especially if you use WordPress. It gives you this real-time SEO score while you're writing in WordPress, pointing out exactly where you can improve, like maybe your paragraph's too dense or you need better image alt text. It's often seen as budget-friendly, but gives really clear, actionable tips.
Right in the editor. Nice.
Then there's ChatGPT integration. This is more about boosting efficiency in the creation phase.
How so?
It helps brainstorm ideas, draft outlines, even write short bits like meta descriptions or social posts using natural language generation. Great for getting a strong first draft or a new angle quickly.
Speeds things up.
Definitely. And Perplexity AI Assistant. Think of this one as like a super researcher.
Okay.
It simplifies online research. It uses AI for deep searching, pulling info from all over, and summarizing it fast. Super useful for content creators needing to grasp new topics or verify facts quickly.
So lots of different tools for different needs. With all these choices, how does someone actually pick the right plugin, especially when it feels like a big decision?
Yeah, choosing is crucial. First, you've got to align the plugin's features with your actual business goals.
Not just the flashiest features.
No, figure out what you absolutely need versus what's just nice to have. Prioritize the functions that directly help your specific objectives. Second, compatibility.
Make sure it plays nice with your current setup.
Exactly. Your CMS, like WordPress or whatever you use and other marketing tools. And think about scalability. Can it grow with you? Third, budget and ROI.
The cost benefit.
Right. Do a proper analysis. Lots offer free trials, use them. Test it with your own data, your own team, before you commit.
Good point.
And finally, think about the learning curve for your team. A simpler plugin means faster adoption, quicker results, check for good training, clear onboarding, and reliable support.
Makes sense. So, okay, you've picked a tool. Now what? What are the best ways to actually use these plugins effectively so they don't just, sit there?
Right. Step one is really understanding the main features. Don't just skim the surface. Dig into the advanced stuff as your team gets comfortable.
Get everyone involved.
Definitely. Involve everyone who will use it right from the start. Make sure they see the benefits, get their buy-in. It needs to become part of the daily workflow, not just something installed on a computer.
So it's not just set it and forget it. It sounds like the human element is still pretty critical.
Oh, absolutely not. Set and forget. That's maybe the most crucial point. You must find a balance between AI automation and human input.
Why is that?
Because AI tools, powerful as they are, can't replace human insight, strategy, or real creativity. You need to constantly check the AI suggestions. Are they accurate? Do they sound like your brand?
Right, the brand voice.
Exactly. AI might generate factual stuff, but miss the nuances, the tone, the humor, or it might just sound generic. Human creativity is still vital. Let humans work with the AI. Think of AI as a superpowered assistant, not a replacement for your team.
Got it. Are there common mistakes people make when they start using these tools? Things to avoid?
A big one is relying too much on automation, just letting it run wild.
Leads to generic content.
Yeah. Generic or even wrong content. If there are no human checks, you might end up with stuff that lacks your brand's voice, misses cultural context, or even picks up biases from the training data. Imagine an AI drafting a sensitive policy without oversight. Could be disastrous.
Oof, yeah.
Also, always be mindful of data privacy rules. GDPR, CCPA, whatever applies. These tools handle tons of data. Staying compliant isn't just good practice, it's the law.
Crucial point.
Yeah.
And finally, how do you know if it's actually working? How do you measure success?
You need real numbers, not just a gut feeling. Track the key metrics. Organic traffic, bounce rates, conversion rates, are they improving?
The standard stuff.
Yeah, but dig deeper too. Look at specific keyword rankings over time.
Yeah.
Average dwell time on pages. How many new leads are coming from that AI-optimized content?
Use their data.
Use the data to adjust your strategy. Adapt to market changes, user behavior shifts. This data-driven loop ensures your AI investment really pays off.
Okay, so wrapping this up, AI SEO plugins are clearly reshaping content strategy. They offer a serious opportunity to boost content efforts, drive organic traffic.
The huge opportunity.
But picking the right one for you and then using it smartly, that's the key.
Definitely. We really encourage you to explore these options, see how they can improve your content marketing, pairing that AI tech with human intuition, human creativity. That's where you maximize impact and get real, lasting growth. It's something we couldn't really do just a few years back.
And here's a final thought for you, the listener, to chew on. We know this AI tech is powerful. It can help create incredible content. But that human insight, that creativity, it still makes all the difference. So what unique human element will you bring to your AI-assisted content strategy? Think about that as you explore these tools.